My name's Stuart. Thought I'd just do a little quick video for YouTube. I've never done one before, but it'd be an interesting concept to do one or whatever. I suffer from chronic pain here for 10 years, fell down some stairs, broke my back, um, and it's just been ongoing for the last couple of months. It's been really hard, um, real hard, a lot of depression, especially the last 3 days. All I felt like is doing is killing myself, to be honest. Um, I got to the point of, after 10 years and having a little break for about 2 months where it settled quite a lot, and then in the last 2 weeks it's come back as bad as ever. I was back on massive amounts of pills and just lost everything in my life. I don't want to sound pathetic, but my ability to work, my ability to have relationships, have sex, have anything really, doesn't exist anymore. It's all gone. I don't sleep very little. Um, can work for maybe a quarter of an hour to 20 minutes at a time, and often that'll be too much. Um, I used to be an incredibly active person. Um, when I injured myself, I was actually riding a push bike around New Zealand, and it covered a couple of thousand kilometres, and then amazingly fell down a flight of stairs and prolapsed a couple of vertebrae in my neck, and as I discovered 10 months later, I'd fractured quite badly a couple of vertebrae in my back, which had healed back under their own accord, and obviously not all that well because the pains never stopped. It's just got worse and worse and worse as the years have dragged on. Um, yeah, uh, I've been to numerous doctors, pain clinics, tried acupuncture, uh, everything I could manage and afford. I've tried to the point where I've run out of money. Um, I've gone from being in a relationship to being alone, living in a little one, just in a room I've lost my family completely. I don't know what they think, but they just don't really want anything to do with me anymore. That's probably been the hardest thing. The last 2 years, the pain from that emotionally has just been colossal. They don't understand or seem to want to even try to understand. Sometimes I think I'm my own worst enemy. I won't let people help me. I try to keep going. So it's just so hard sometimes. I go to sleep eventually at nights and pray that I just won't wake up in the morning. Um, but I do, and pull myself out of bed, face another day. She lasts till about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I'm completely stuffed and have to lie down again. That'll be the end of my day. Try to do work on the computer. Pain gets overwhelming. I have to swallow more pills. Been taking morphine for the last 5 or 6 years. Prior to that, I was on all sorts of different opiates. Sometimes I just want to die. I just want to eat. I can't face it any longer. I know, it just seems so pathetic. You're probably all looking at whoever ever looks at this thinking, fuck, get your act together, boy. You know, man, I've tried. I've really tried. But I can't beat it. It's beaten me. It's beaten me. And it's in all parts of my body, especially my legs, comes from my back. It's an area in my back that just never ever stops. And when it gets worse, it just spreads out into my arms, into my legs. Yeah, I just the point where when it gets to that point, it doesn't matter really how many pills I take or what I do. It's gonna keep going until it settles. All I can really do is lie down. Um, fuck, this is so hard. So hard. I want to end it. I don't want to go on anymore. It's very true what they say that no one understands. They don't. No one understands what it's like to live like this. Feels like someone's got a knife in my back and is just screwing it like that. All day, every day. Sometimes they go faster, sometimes they go slower. Sometimes they stab it in a bit further, but they never take it out. It just goes on and 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 on until you think you can't bear it any longer. But you do. You do, because one of the options, because it really is only one option. And society says you can't even talk about that option. It's against the rules, you know. They give you antidepressants because you're depressed. They don't work, of course, because you're not depressed. The pain is pushing you down. It's not depression. It's something else entirely. I really don't know how to describe it. It's when it gets bad for me, I hit out. Anger's one of the hardest ones to manage because I hit out. And usually it's at family and friends. I reject them, I push them out of my life, I might let them near me. So much so that now my family really doesn't want to have anything to do with me. I don't know whether that's because they're complete arseholes or I'm a complete arsehole. It's probably the latter, to be honest. I know they've tried, but they don't understand, and to me they don't seem to want to understand. But that's me. When the pain eases off, I don't feel like that. But when I'm in the middle of it like now, that's what I feel like. I feel like no one understands and no one wants to understand, and they just want me to fuck off and leave them alone. And the easiest way to deal with me and who I am and what I am is to shut me out of their lives. Close their eyes, turn away. Just don't have anything to do with me. And to me, that sort of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. I believe I'm unlovable. Um, I'm uneverything, really. I'm just nothing, just a big ball of fucking pain. Emotional, physical, you know, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Thank you.